Welcome to EG Responsible, the Everest Group video series combining ESG and the global services market. I am very excited to have Kriti Seth with me here today, Senior Analyst for Information Technology Services. Thank you so much for joining me to talk about the banking and financial services industry.
Hi, Rita, and thanks for giving me a chance to speak on this forum.
Thank you. It's actually part of, you're wrapping up a 3-part series on a report that we did in the end of 2021 and giving us some of the highlights. So Ronak set us up on the need for ESG within banking and financial services. Kriti Gupta has given us some of the challenges, and I think you're bringing us into what are some of the solutions. So get us started with this interesting take on the Bfsi ecosystem.
Right, sure. So, sustainability is really a hot topic of interest for the Bfsi firms currently, and I'm really excited to be speaking on it. So as the Bfsi firms move forward in this sustainability-led journey, they will definitely need support from the ecosystem partners, such as sustainability consulting firms, technology vendors, IT service providers, and the data and analytics firms. We did an interesting analysis around the partnerships that happened between Bfsi firms and these ESG vendors in the last 2 years, and DNA vendors, of course, captured the highest chunk of it. But from the growth perspective, we believe that there is ample opportunity available for IT service providers and consulting firms to, win in the sustainability related deals in the Bfsi space, which is, by the way, more than $1 billion opportunity to tap into. Again, results from one of our other analysis as part of this report. So we at Everest Group have identified a framework, we call it the Orbit framework, that can help these vendors tap into this growing demand theme. The framework starts with operating model enrichments, which is nothing but focus on building very strong leadership and talent base so that they can have a robust sustainability practice in place that can help their clients in these transformation journeys. Next, we have relationship building or focus on partnerships to drive some of these initiatives. So partnerships around getting access to ESG data, or building solutions for decarbonization or workplace, or tapping into their current platform ecosystem, or the partnerships with hyperscalers to bring very verticalized solutions in the market for the Bfsi firms can be some examples in this space. The next big area to focus will be their own brand development. We know that Bfsi firms are looking at vendors to embrace best-in-class ESG standards and bring exponential value creating ESG initiatives. We do observe the providers already trying to display differentiation in this area, like by making bold commitments around carbon neutrality or responsible sourcing, etc. So we do see some kind of initiatives being drawn there. The next area to reflect will be how can these service providers or consulting firms drive innovation here by investing in building frameworks, tools, platforms, etc., which they can take to their clients and create a monetization opportunity out of it. And the final pillar that I would like to discuss as part of this framework will be tapping into the greenfield opportunity of solutioning in the social and governance space. So till now it has all been around climate and environment that these providers are talking about, but we at Everest Group believe that the social aspect of ESG will soon come at the forefront of these policy making, because as the enterprises start focusing on their local communities, employees, clients, and other stakeholders, solutioning in the social space will become very important. The final overarching message that I would like to give is that a very strong ESG standing and a robust solutioning portfolio will really help these providers win mega IT outsourcing and platform contracts in the near future.
The best part to me, Kriti, is that the orbit framework really is the orbit. It is holistic and not simply focused on technology as the silver bullet, and really brings to light the necessity for having this holistic approach to bringing the biggest impact that you can have on sustainability initiatives, whether it be becoming net positive or having a more equitable society. So I think it's very exciting. We'll provide a link to the report in the below the video, and hope for more engagement with companies to talk about these solutions. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Rita, for the opportunity.